sweeties. I'm gonna share my toys. I'm gonna share my apples with all you girls and boys. I'm gonna make you happy. Sharing's good to do. I'm gonna share everything with you and you and you. Yes, I'm gonna share my sweeties. I'm gonna share my toys. I'm gonna share my apples with all you girls and boys. I'm gonna make you happy, 'cause sharing's good to do. I'm gonna share everything with you and you and you. You and you and you. Yes, you and you and you. Hi children, how are you? Mrs Chapman here with Monty's Marvellous Maths, and today I thought that we could look at sharing, because sharing is actually to do with maths as well as being kind. Now, the reason I'm doing sharing today is that yesterday Monty had some friends round. He had 2 friends round, and he had Oscar round and Molly round. Okay, and he had some biscuits, and I said to him, Monty, you need to share the biscuits between you, okay, and make it fair so everybody's got the same. Well, it didn't quite go very well. Monty ended up with most of the biscuits, as you can imagine, and ate the whole lot, and his friends didn't really have any, so they went home quite upset. So today I'm going to teach Monty how to share, because when I spoke to him, he actually said he didn't know what I meant when I said we're going to share. Okay, so what I've done is I've got 2 like little toys here. So we've got Little Worm and we've got Rabbit. Okay, so when Monty comes, sorry, oh, you're waving. Hi Monty. Can you see the children? Oh, look, oh, you children, he's waving. Look, that's nice, isn't it? Right, Monty, I was just telling the children about your friends coming yesterday, and sadly they went home a little bit sad, didn't they? Oh, I know. It wasn't really your fault. You didn't understand, did you? You didn't really understand what I meant by sharing, although I think you know that your friends would have liked some more biscuits. But you ate them all, didn't you? Yeah, so today we're going to do some sharing. So we got Rabbit, and who's that? Yes, it is. We got Little Worm, haven't we? So I thought that we could do some sharing. So what do we got first? Well, I'll tell you what. Let's start with the biscuits. There we go, look. I've got some biscuits. No, you're not having the biscuits. They're not, I know they're not real, but we're pretending. Sorry? If they're not real, you can have them all. No. Well, there's me as well. I might want a biscuit, mightn't I? Anyway, after yesterday, I shouldn't think you want any. So let's just see how many biscuits we've got, and we're going to teach you how to share. So let's just count. Let me get the biscuits out. Okay, so let's count the biscuits first of all. So 1, yeah, 1, yeah, 2, good boy, yep, 3, good boy, and 4, good. Okay, so if we were going to share between, let's say, Rabbit and Worm, okay, what would we do? Okay, children, he said that he would have 3 and then they could share the last one. That's not quite what we mean by sharing, is it? You had 3 and they would get half, so that's no good, is it? Sorry? They're smaller than you. No, it's got nothing to do with being smaller. Okay, so this is what we do. Okay, so we would give 1 to Worm. Okay, Worm, there's 1 for you. Okay, 1 to Rabbit. Yes. No, and then you do not get the others. We're not even, you're not having any at the moment. So we're just sharing between rabbit and worm, okay? Okay, so then what do we do? 1 for worm. And where does this one go? No, it doesn't. Where does this one go? So worm's got 2, rabbit's got 1. So where does this one go? Okay, there we go. It goes there, doesn't it? Yeah, so they've got, let's see how many they've got each. Ready? 1, 2. So worm's got 2, yes. And rabbit's got 1, 2. Yeah? So they've got 2 each, haven't they? So that is sharing, and that's fair. That is fair sharing, okay? Because they've both got the same, yes? No, you can't eat them now. Oh, dear. Look, I tell you what, if these were your friends, yes, yeah, like yesterday, and you had the biscuit, so there's now Worm, Rabbit, and Monty. So what would we do then? Okay. He said, children, that he would have them because they've just had their biscuits. No, they haven't. Right. Shall we try? Okay, so let's do one for Worm. Yeah. 1 for Rabbit. You want to give Rabbit. I don't know if I trust you. Should I trust him, children? Oh, they're saying no. Right, there we go. That's it. Good boy. Give 1 to Rabbit. Good. Now, then, 1 for you. Yeah? Okay. Okay, good. Right, put it down for the minute. Yeah, there is 1 left. Look. So what are you going to do? Yeah, I thought you might say that. Guess what he said? He'll have that. Well, that's not fair sharing, isn't it? Is it? You've got to have the same. So what I think you should do is break it up into 3 pieces. Shall we try and see if we can break it up? Sorry? You can do it. No, I'm not going to let you do it. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 3 pieces now. Okay, so children, look, I've just broken it up into 3 pieces. There's the 3 pieces. So we give 1 to Worm. Yes, okay, right. Oops. You've dropped it. Why have you dropped it? Go and get it. Oh, do you want some help? Oh, no, don't eat it. Right, there we go. There's 1 piece for Worm. Good boy. There's 1 piece for Rabbit. And then there's 1 piece for you. So you've all got, that's it, put it down there. You've all got 1 whole biscuit and then a little bit of the other biscuit. But what you've done is shared it, haven't you? You've shared it fairly. Okay. Can you see, children, if I just lift it up slightly? It's all been shared. Sorry, can you eat your biscuit? Well, no. Save it for later. Let's put it back in here. Are you going to help? Oh, no. Monty. Right, let's put the other bits in. No, you can't have them. Right, there we go. Maybe later. Right, let's put... No, Monty! No, Monty! Oh, Monty, no. Oh, dear, what am I going to do with you? Right, let's put all these... Why do you always make a mess? Always make a mess, don't you? Okay, right, let's see. Okay, Monty, have you got anything else that you can share with Rabbit and Worm? What have you got? Okay, he says he's got some apples. Should we go and get them? Oh, okay, there's 1. How many have you got? Oh, he's gone to get another one. Oh, look, he's got 2 apples there. Okay, so what we could do, if it was just Worm and Rabbit, okay, then they would have what? Yeah, they would. Good boy. They would have 1 each, and that is fair. That's fair sharing, yes? They would have 1 each. Now, if we were to include you, no, and me, How many people would there be? So should we count? Ready? So we've got Worm, Rabbit, Monty, and me. How many? 4. So 4. How can we make these apples into 4 pieces for 4 people? What do you think? No, no, no. He said he could chew them, spit them out and give them to people. That's disgusting, Monty. No, that's not how you do it. Right, oh dear. Children, what do you think? How can we make sure that these apples are shared equally between 4 of us? What do you think? Can you? Oh, I can see them thinking out there. Can you? Oh, some of you have come up with the right idea. Yes, cut them. Okay, now I have got a very sharp knife here, and you must never touch this knife. Never touch sharp knives, and children as well. Don't ever touch, well, really, knives unless your parents are there to help. Okay, so let's see if we can cut. Let's see what we can do. This apple. Oh, there we go. There's one. Let's see if we can cut this one. Ready? Oh, there we go. Put the knife somewhere safe. So let's just check how many pieces. Oh, have a look. I love looking at the inside of apples. Look. Can you see? Can you see the core and the pips? Yeah. And there again. Look. Yeah, do you like that? Sorry? Oh, I know. He said that he really enjoys doing printing with apples. Have you done that, children? Have you done that where you put the apples in the paint and print them? Yeah. Oh, it's so much fun, isn't it? Mind you, it's even better to eat them. Okay, so let's see what we've done. We've cut the apples into half and made 2 pieces. Yeah. So let's see if we've got 4. Let's divide them. Let's share them between Worm. 1 piece for Worm, yes. 1 piece for Rabbit, yeah. 1 for Mrs Chapman. Okay, I'll have mine later. And look, 1 for Monty. And that is how you share fairly, isn't it? I would eat it in a minute, darling. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Shall we put the apples away now? So that's brilliant. Okay, so put those down there. Can you have the apples and the biscuits? Well, we will see. We will see. Maybe later you do the sharing. I tell you what I have got. Look, I've got some sweeties. Oh, you love sweeties, don't you? Yes, Monty's not allowed sweeties every day because we've got to be careful because they're not good for you, really, are they? Okay, so shall we see? Let's tip them out. They do look a bit like Worm, don't they? They're the same colours, aren't they? Or similar colours. Okay, shall we see how many we've got? Shall we count them? I'll tell you what, let's put them in a row because I think that's the best way to count, okay? And then we move them as we count. Ready? So, 1, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. What comes after 5? 6. Good boy. 6. There's another one. 7. I think we move. Let's put Worm at the back because we can't see. And the last one, 8. Oh, wow, 8. Now, if we were sharing these 8 sweeties just between Worm and Rabbit, I know, in a minute we'll share between you. Okay, how would we do it? Okay, so let's put, oh, what's happening to Worm here? Let's put Worm back at the front there. Stay still, Worm. Okay, so what we do is 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me, 1 for you, 1 for me. Okay, shall we try that? Ready? 1 for you, 1 for Me. Well, actually, it's not me. One for you. So one for worm, one for rabbit. One for worm, yeah? One for rabbit. Right, who's next? No, it's not rabbit. Worm's next, okay? One for worm. Can worm have another one? Well, not really, because if worm has another one, it's not fair, because he's got more. Yeah, we've got to give the next one to rabbit. There we go. And next one to, yes, worm, you're getting there. And then the last one goes to, no, it doesn't go to you. Right, look, worm's got 4, rabbit's got 3. We need to share fairly. So what do you think? Yes, good boy. Rabbit has the last one. And then if we count them, 1, 2, 3, 4. So worm's got 4. And if we have shared them fairly, rabbit would have 4. Shall we see? 1, 2, 3, 4. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Well done. Oh, you want to switch? You want? Okay. I'll tell you what then. Let's share all these between the 3 of you. Yeah? So you can get some. So, ready? Are you going to help me then? Right. Give one to worm. One to worm. One to rabbit. Let me move that over. One to you. Good boy. Okay, now we do that again. One to worm. Good. One to rabbit. One to you. Okay. We've got 2 left. One to worm. One to rabbit. Uh-oh. There's none left, Monty. Oh, so what we're going to do now, worm's got 3, rabbit's got 3, and you've only got 2. So what are we going to do? How are we going to make it fair? You're going to take some from the others. Well, not really. We can't really do that. How about... How about I take 1 from worm, I take 1 from rabbit, yeah, and they're for me. Yeah, I would like some too. Okay, so that means worm's got 2, rabbit's got 2, Monty's got 2, and Mrs Chapman's got 2. So therefore, we have shared them correctly, haven't we? Yeah? So do you understand that now? Yes, I was going to say that. Would you like to have your friends back round to play and for tea? And we will share everything really fairly. Yeah? Shall we do that? Okay. All right, let's do that then. Okay, children, could you, in your classrooms or if you're at home, do you think you could share things? Maybe you can, if you're with friends, okay, you can get some toys in the classroom and share them out between you, yeah. And if you're at home, you can use, obviously ask your family, but if not, just use some of your toys like we've done. So put your teddies around all your toys and see if you can share things out, okay? But make sure everybody has the same, because that is sharing fairly. All right. Okay, well done. We will see you soon. Happy sharing. And we're going to finish off with our song again, all about sharing. Okay? You take care then. Bye-bye, everybody. Say goodbye, Monty. Say goodbye. Oh, bless him. No. Oh, go on then. Oh, he's had his sweeties. Bye, children. Take care. Share my sweeties, I'm gonna share my toys, I'm gonna share my apples with all you girls and boys. I'm gonna make you happy, sharing's good to do. I'm share my sweeties. I'm gonna share my toys. I'm